Hello collectors, we're going to have a long video. I actually kept a lot of the boxes of the models I've collected so you can see what colors and other models might be in those collections. I don't have every box that was ever made, but if you're new to collecting and you want to backlog your collection, you might want to refer to this. So this is by Aoshima, this collection called the Lightweight Sports Cars, which are all K-Class vehicles. And I do have one of each of these reviewed. Mazda AutoZam AZ1, the Honda Beat, the Suzuki Cappuccino, the Daihatsu Copen. Sadly, I don't see a year or price on this box. Some of them do have such, so be mindful of that if I forget to mention it. Aoshima Grachan Cars, you're awesome. This is collection number 8, so front box art. And then we have the actual collection here. Those cars, these metallic paints are awesome. They don't really have much details, and the wheels are always blanked off and kind of lame. But I love these models. Sadly, I don't see a year or price on this box. Collection number 9, we have these guys here. All right, again, I don't see a price or date on the box. Collection 13 looks like this in the front, and these are all licensed, but no date to my... No, I don't see it. Alright, well anyways. They also have chase cars that have crazy graphics printed on them. Tampo printed, no decals. And you might be lucky if you buy a case. I was lucky enough to get one. CM's is a Japanese brand as well, but they're long gone. Whereas Aoshima is still an active company in 164, these guys vanished a while back. You'll notice here, 630 yen. So this is, well, like less than $5, maybe $4, $3? No, wait, 4? I don't know. It's not much money. There are 6 cars in this wave and SS3, and sadly the price tag is covering that one up. Those 3 and these 3. I have a lot of these reviewed as well. A date? 2005. Okay, that's when SS3 Lancia came out. SS3, I mean SS5 Lancia, officially licensed, 683 yen. Those are the first 3 cars. These are the second 3 cars. And this collection came out in 2005. Alright. SS11 Lancia. Now we have a different format, but still, oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, still 6 cars. Now we're up to 735 yen. And licensing in 2007. And there's some photos of 4 of them. Yeah, okay, and the other 2. Mazda Collection SS15. And there's the 2 cars there. The other 4 cars here. And then this collection came out in 2007 and for 735 yen. Konami, I believe this is the video game company. I don't think they make any... they're not an active brand in diecast anymore. I think they still make video games, but... Yeah, so... Any date? There's licensing, but no date that I can see. And there's only 6 castings. And only... Oh, but they have 3 colorways of each casting. Okay. This is not a good Miata MX-5, by the way, compared to the modern releases. So unless you really love that car, I wouldn't suggest you get that one. Okay, no price on that one either. Oh, wait. We got 429 yen. So this is like $3 or less. Really great details for less than $3. Yeah, plastic lights and all that stuff. Alright, Kyosho. We're going to do a whole bunch of Kyoshos. So 399 yen. And this is the James Bond 007. But this is not 164. Do not be tricked. A lot of the eBay listings list as 164, but it's clearly 172. I did review a lot of these models if you want to search that out. All licensed. And it's from 2006, this collection. But yeah, you got all those funky vehicles. Really cool stuff. Alright, a bulk of Kyoshos and 1 Pao Feng at the end. So let's do this in order. Alfa Romeo collection number 1. 368 yen. Yeah, so that's like less than $3. And this was back in 2006. And then, yeah, hold on, let me... There you go. There's all the colors. There's all the models. Very nice stuff. Really, for the original price. Fantastic. Alfa Romeo collection number 2. And this is 470 yen. 2008. And... Let me hit focus again. Very cool cars. Alfa Romeo collection number 3, 525 yen. And now this is in 2012. That's a big jump, right? And this is the highlight, the Caravo. Very cool concept car. Oh, but no, this is an awesome car too. Anyways, good stuff. There was an AMG collection for 500 yen, and that was back in 2011. And there are the benzos. Rolling in the benzo. Alright, so now we have an Aston Martin collection, and this was when? 2013. No price. It might have been on the top or the bottom of the box. You can't go wrong with an Aston Martin. Nope. Audi collection number 1, which was in 2009, and there you go. The A8 is the highlight for me. I don't know. I just don't like Audi so much. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just, they don't get me excited. Audi collection number 2, 2016. And there's the collection, the colorways. Alright. Any price? Nope. I don't see it. Oh yeah, a Bentley collection. That's a nice one. This is from 2015, and sadly I cut off the rest of the box, but maybe there's no price. BMW collection number 1, 368 yen. So inexpensive. And yet plastic headlights, taillights, and all that stuff. And this collection came out in 2005. I've reviewed a bunch of these, but not all of them. I got a runny nose, sorry. Alright, so, well, this is a BMW Motorsport collection, so maybe there wasn't a second. Well, I don't know. I just don't know how many collections Kyosho did. 2012. I don't see a price. And there's only 3 castings. And it looks like there's only 3 liveries. This might have been a special 3 set, now that I recall. Yeah, I think it was a special box with these 3 models in it. It wasn't a collection so much. Well, you had to buy the whole collection. They weren't piecemeal like the other ones. Ooh, I had to blow my nose there. Alright, so British sports car collection, and that's from 490 yen, and the year was 2009. And yeah, you got some nice ones in here. Although truthfully, time has passed on. A lot of modern brands are doing the McLaren F1, but I love that car. I still have a casting of that. They had the GTR, that GTR. Yeah, very cool stuff. You know, though, there must have been a different collection, because I also have a Kyosho with the Ueno Clinic racing livery, and it's not on this box. So there may have been 2 British sports car collections, or maybe a McLaren collection entirely. Alright, we have a Calisonic collection for 680 yen, and that was back in 2007. And there you go, a whole bunch of Nissan racing history. Calisonic, I believe, makes radiators, but I could be mistaken. Okay. Okay, Ferrari collection number 1, and I gotta say, these are not good models. Even back then, I think. I mean, not good models, but you can see it's only 368 yen, so it's under $3. I guess you can take that into account. Did better than a $3 Hot Wheels, that's for sure. But yeah, there you go. There are the vehicles. And this collection was in 2004, so yeah, 20 years ago. Funny nose, hold on. Okay, so Ferrari Minicar collection number 2. We have 10 models, 368 yen, and there we go. Still, well, you know, the Scaglietti is nice. So now the models are getting a little better, but some of them are still, the 348 has really bad wheels. Okay. I didn't keep the rest of this, but it's collection number 3, and it's from 2007. At this point in time, I think these models now are okay to collect for me. You know, obviously they're not going to be as good as the Tarmac works, but they cost a fraction of the price originally. So, but the details are there, I think, at this point in time. Collection number 4, 420 yen. So, yeah, so that's less than $3. And yeah, they're good. The FXX is nice. Yeah, they're pretty good at this point. Yeah, and then you have the Le Mans winning P4. I forget which one it was. Maybe it was, I don't know. Licensed in 2007. All right. Ferrari collection number 5 is 420 yen, and back in 2007 as well. And I think they might be regurgitating some models, possibly, but maybe with better wheels. I could be wrong. I'm always wrong. I'm kidding. I'm always wrong. Collection number 6, 490 yen, and back in 2009, and they're the models. Sadly, they never made a racing livery like that Momo racing livery on that one. It's a real shame, because that's a cool race car. For 500 yen, you could have picked up collection number 8, so you definitely didn't get a collection 7 box. 2011 is when this collection came out, and they're the cars. So now we got some more modern Ferraris, cars, or what I consider the modern age. At least a 458. Now we have collection number 9, and it's from 2013, but there's no price on these faces. Alright, a LaFerrari. It's okay. I still have my Kyosho LaFerrari. There are resin ones, but I just don't find that to be an attractive car, so I'm probably not going to get the resin one. Now this is, I don't know where this stands in line, because it's a collection 9, but it's collection 9 Neo. You know, so I don't know if, you know, Keanu Reeves has a say in this, but year 2014, and see, it's got the LaFerrari again. So I think they basically just spit out a lot of old castings because, you know, Ferrari's a popular model brand. Ferrari collection number 11, 2015, and no pricing that I can see. And yeah, now they're regurgitating, but sadly, again, no Momo livery on that one. It's strange, you know, because they have racing liveries on some other ones. Well, Ferrari collection number 12 came out in 2016, so not that long ago. And now the FXXK, very cool. Yeah, these are all really nice models. These compete with the modern brands. You know, they're competing with Power 64 Mini GT. So pretty good. You know, you might notice these things. They're kind of like model kits. I think it was a way for Kyosho to get around the licensing if it was like not a completed model. So you basically had to screw it together. It's not hard to do. I did some of that in some of my reviews of these models. There was a Ferrari racing collection, and this looks old, 2007, and there's only 6 cars there. No price though. Oh, wait, here we go, 800 yen. For 650 yen, you have the Formula 1 collection number 2 for Ferrari. And there you go, the cars in there. And this is back in 2007. Fiat Lancia, 420 yen, and 2007. And there you go, some nice models. Oh yeah, I forgot, these are great. There was a Nissan GTR collection, and 850 yen, and that happened back when? 2008, and they're the liveries. It looks generally like the same casting. Yeah, I mean, call me crazy, but it looks like form factor wise, they're all the same car, just different liveries. They must have made some money on that. Lambo collection number 1. 2004. Sadly, I don't see a price, but I have to guess it must be around 400, 500 yen. And I still like these models. There's obviously more modern redos of them, but some of them, like the more random Urako, I don't know if anyone's going to go back and do that model. So it's the scope of variety that Kyosho did is what makes that brand so great to me. What do we have? Lambo collection number 2 was 399 yen, and yeah, there we go. Like, who's gonna go back and make a Jarama or an Espada? So that's why Kyosho's cool. That's cool though, the LM002. Alright, moving on. Collection number 3 for Lambo, 490 yen. And yeah, very nice models for sure. And those happen. Oh yeah, the Bravo concept is really cool. This happened back in 2010. Lambo collection number 4 was 500 yen, and back in 2012. And yeah, you got some nice racing livery stuff here. A lot of some regurgitation, maybe. Just okay. I don't think that ever became a real car. We have a Lotus collection, and it was no price, sadly, I don't see, but it was from 2015. And then, yeah, gotta like the Colin Chapman lightweight car theories. Kind of ugly cars, though. Well, at least the Europa. I don't find that to be attractive whatsoever. We have the Racing Lotus collection here for 690 yen back in 2009. And yeah, now you're talking Lotus racing history. I've reviewed a few of these. They sponsor tobacco, though. I mean, not sponsor. They that's the total opposite. They censor tobacco. So they don't have a John Player special livery. It literally just says Team Lotus Special instead of JPS. So, yeah, that's one fault. You know, this should be a Camel cigarette livery, but it just says Lotus in the same font as Camel. So I guess it's better than nothing, but I would rather just have the real sponsorship. Oh well. A Maserati collection for 490 yen back in 2008. And yeah, again, it's like the probability someone's going to go back and make a Bora or Compson or Mirak Ghibli. I can see, I think someone did make an MC12. And then this should be done in resin. Tipo 61, the birdcage. So this is a great rendition Kyosho did, but I think a resin company would be great in doing that. That's an awesome, cool car. This, I believe, is called Mechadoc, which is some sort of Japanese animation. And we have the cars from that animation with these wacky liveries. Have you viewed this thing? I think that thing, and possibly that. Maybe not, but definitely these first two. And this collection was from 2013. I don't see a price on this. No. We have a Mercedes collection here for 368 yen back in 2006. And there we go. Right. Porsche collection number 1 in 2005. No price that I can see. Alright. Some of these are wonky. I'm not going to lie to you. Not the greatest. Like the 959. Why no one makes a good version of this car in 164 is really strange. Resin companies, wake up. That was an iconic vehicle. Porsche collection number 2, 399 yen. And there we go. And that was back in 2006. Porsche collection number 3 was 470 yen back in 2009. And here we go. Ooh, I forgot. I gotta get one of those one day. Tyrell. No price that I can see. 2014. And yeah, these are nice models. Mini GT does do a P34 though, and it's nicer than this, but these are still nice models, I think. Okay, 470 yen was USA Sports Car Collection number 1, 2008. And yeah, the GT40 was the highlight there, but they're so overpriced on eBay. And now Zoom model, I think, it makes this, but honestly, there's some casting issues. They don't really look like the photograph. Some of these are a little wonky. Yeah, but the Vipers are nice. I like the Vipers from this collection. USA Sports Car Collection number 2 was 490 yen back in 2010. Yeah, alright. Interesting they threw a Jeep Willys in there. Not sure if I have that Trans Am. So it's actually a lot of models I don't have. There's just so many offerings on 164. I forgot. Oh boy, those would have been cool, but you can pick up a cheaper one from Zoom, I think. Well, I'm not sure if they released the Gulf colors yet. So 420 yen, you get the Volkswagen Series 1, and that was back in 2008. And there we go. Yeah, I have this type, the Thing it's called. That was interesting. Also, that was interesting as well. And the last one is Pao Feng. I believe it's like made by Kyosho, seeing how it says Kyosho. And then some Porsches. 550 Spider. Now the problem with Pao Feng is look how big these logos are. That was the main detractor. And there's definitely some sort of quality that's less than Kyosho quality. Even though it's made by Kyosho, they just don't look as nice as a Kyosho. Maybe it's like the new people working at Kyosho worked on this project. When did this happen though? I don't see a date. Nope, sorry. Very well. So, hopefully, if you're brand new and you don't know what's out there, now you know at least a few hundred models that are out there. But bear in mind, I mean, they're out of print. They could be 20 years old, so they could also be 20 times as expensive as they should be. But unless your time machine's working, I don't see much choice, you know? And, like, you gotta go to eBay. Those people have to pay a 10% sales fee for anything sold on eBay as well. So, happy hunting, good luck to you, and enjoy your collecting. Take care.